So here's little Jose. This is not his real name, but something like that. He's worried about the potential paparazzi if we use his real identity, and people actually watch this, so we're just sticking with Jose. Jose is like any other kid in the world. He loves playing football, chasing chickens, aggravating girls, and did I mention he loves playing football? But Jose, not unlike many of the 1 billion children born into poverty in this world, has some circumstances which makes his life just a little more complicated and challenging. You see, Jose was born into a family in a small village. Well, maybe he was born in a village. Maybe it was a city. It doesn't matter. At this point, he was born. He had parents. Or maybe just a single mom. But for whatever reason, they or she couldn't or didn't want to keep him. So options are limited for the Jose's out there. Where does he go? Where does he sleep? What does he eat? School isn't even an option when you don't have people taking care of you. There are the trash dumps, but that doesn't seem like a great idea. He could live in a big city and beg people for money, but again, that doesn't sound like a winning plan. He could get really good at stealing, but there seems to be certain problems that come with that lifestyle too. He could go into government care, but that option is about as frightening as the streets, and he needs care now. Unfortunately, like many children of the world, he could find his way into the hands of someone who would exploit him for child slavery, or even worse, the sex trade. Honestly, there are very few good options, but God loves Jose. There are some wonderful people filled full of compassion who care more for others than for themselves, who want to make a difference in the lives of the little Jose's of this world. So Jose gets a chance to live a new life and hope at a place like Faith Home, Hogar de Fe. Jose gets a bed, not a street. Jose gets 3 meals a day instead of time digging in trash cans. Jose gets clothes and dignity instead of a life of shame. He gets medical attention instead of open sores. Jose gets education, even if he doesn't want it, instead of a life of illiteracy and ignorance. Jose gets people with hands of protection and not hands of exploitation surrounding him. Jose gets to learn about a God who loves and cherishes him. Jose gets that one thing most of us take for granted, a family, with sisters to pick on. So now, Jose has a future. He might be a chicken farmer. He might own his own business. He could be a mechanic. Or be a director of a place like Faith Home. The thing is, he will be something. So Jose, little man with a big future, keep marching up that hill. Keep chasing those chickens, aggravating those girls, and being a boy. You have a bright and glorious future. You are important, you are cherished, and you are wanted. And God knows you are loved. For more information on how you can support the Children of Faith Home, please go to facebook.com/GBIM info.